Hey guys, what's up? I am Sarah Longfield, and that is a solo that I wrote. If you want to learn it, you're in luck, because this is a lesson on said solo. This video is sponsored by Skillshare. If you didn't know, Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. Explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. One of my current favorite classes is called Creativity Unleashed. Discover, hone, and share your voice online. I really think this course is super important right now because we've been spending so much time isolated and alone and inside, and I know a lot of us artists are struggling. It's been really great to learn how to improve, reflect on, and focus my creativity as well as my content creation. My favorite lesson is called Stay Consistent, which should surprise none of you if you've been here for any amount of time, because you know I struggle with consistency. If you're uncertain about what is next, creativity challenges and productivity classes can really help you structure your time and set achievable goals. At a time when so many important conversations are happening, your voice is more important than ever. Skillshare offers membership with meaning. Connect with your fellow creatives and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. Whether you're looking to fend off boredom through creativity or join a creative community, Skillshare is the place to keep you learning. The first 1,000 people who click the link in my description below will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium. It's also only around $10 a month after your trial ends. Okay, now back to the lesson. Okay, before I get too ahead of myself, this solo is a half step down, so just a heads up. You can play it in standard, but you'll have to move everything up a fret. So we're gonna break the solo down into 5 parts. The first part repeats 3 times. For the beginning of the solo, you are going to start on the 17th fret of the high E with your middle finger, and then you're going to have your first finger on your left hand of the 15 of the B. And then you're going to hit that 17, 18, 17 with your first finger on your right hand. And that'll give you time to move your first finger on your left hand down to the 14 of the D string. And then you're going to use your middle finger on your left hand to hit the 14 of the B string. So we've got so far. Then you're going to take your first finger on your left hand and go to 14 on the G string. Then 15 on the high E with your middle finger on your left hand. Then back down to 14, and then you're going to hit 17 with your first finger on your right hand. So all together, that's... And that repeats 3 times. Now I'm going to stress that whenever I teach anything, I tell people play what's comfortable for you. You don't have to play it the way I play it, you don't have to tap it if you like to pick it, if you want to do it all left-handed, if you want to do it legato, that's totally fine. This is just the way that's easiest for me. I know it looks kind of weird, but I haven't had any hand or tendonitis problems yet, so knock on wood, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. Now let's move on to part 2. I would recommend tapping it unless you're like crazy good at fast legato. Basically it goes like this. And technically, like, I tapped it out, and it's somewhere between 32nd notes and 16th triplets. So you can kind of, it's like kind of its own little like free-form time thing. So anyways, we're going to be starting out with our first 2 fingers on our left hand, and we're going to be on the 12 and 13 of the G string. Then we're going to use our first finger on the right hand to go from 15 to 16 on the G string. And then we're going to take that same motion and just move it up a string to B. Then you're going to move it up to the 15th fret on the high E, and you're going to go 15, 16, 18, 19. So again, that's... Cool, that's part 2. Part 1 and 2 slowed down together sounds like this. And then part 3 starts on the 10 of the G string. So you're going to go 10, 9, 11, and you're going to hit 11 with your right hand first finger. So we've got... Then you're going to go back down to 9, 10, 9, 11, 9, and then 13, 9, so... And then it's like a little bit of a syncopated rhythm, so it's like da 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 da. But I'm pretty sure that only happens twice, so then we're going to jump up to this super dissonant chord where you're having your first finger on the 13 of the high E, and then your middle finger or pinky finger, whatever's more comfortable, on the 17 of the B. I'll play it up to part 4 now, slowed down. So now on to part 5 and the final part of this solo. We're going to start with our first finger on 21 on the high E, and then we're going to start, we're going to start with our first finger on 21 of the high E and our first finger on our left hand with the 17 of the high E. So we're going to go. I know that seems really dumb. You also can do it with just one hand if you want. But that's what we're going for. So slowed down, it is 21, 17, 21, 17, and that's going to be 18 on the B string with your middle finger, and then 21, 22 slid with your first finger on your right hand. So, and then you're going to go down to the 17. So, and then I, for some reason, am jumping over to the 13 on the high E with my right hand. Just because you can catch a little bit of dissonance if you hold out the 17 with your left hand. So you get like, see? And then you're going to end it with just 14 on the B string. 14, 15, 14. And then 14 on the G string with a bend. So now I'm going to play through the whole solo really slow so you can just get an idea of how the 5 parts flow together. Okay, now let's play it up to speed. Okay, so that's the whole solo. Woo! I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and thanks so much to my patrons per usual. You guys are the best. If you want the tabs to this solo, they are available on my Patreon, as well as the backing track for anybody who wants to try it for themselves. Yeah, that's all. See you guys later.